All right, it's August 31st, 2016, and maybe you've heard, maybe you haven't heard about Gene Wilder. He was a was famous comedian. Um, Apparently he died Monday, the 29th of August, 2016. But I remember him being celebrated or having a tribute to him in one of the Academy Awards way back ago. Um, so when the news came out that Gene Wilder died, I had to do what? That's ridiculous. No, he was already dead. But apparently, the majority rules, or whomever the power elites rule, the ones who control the media rule, and they say no, he died this Monday because today is 31st of August. So he died Monday, 29th. Is it Monday?
If you truly wish to be. I'm hysterical. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm wet. I'm wet. I'm hysterical and I'm wet. I'm in pain and I'm wet. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination.
Well, maybe a couple of years ago I could have shown you something, but today, look at that.
Steady as a rock.
Yeah, but I shoot with this hand.
Are you saying that I put an abnormal brain into a 7.5-foot long, 54-inch wide gorilla?
Wait right here. Go get the tickets and it's goodbye, George.
What are you talking about? Well, how are we going to get on the train? Got an idea. I can't pass for black.
You tell him. I didn't say I was gonna make you black. I said I was gonna get you on the train.
Skip! Skip! Okay, no more hitting. Did you hear what I just said? No more hitting. Skip. All right, turn around. You want to stay late tonight? I said turn around.
Anyway, I just found it amazing that it comes up again. Um, I'm sure if you're watching this video now, you already know about the Mandela effect. Now, the Mandela effect, I don't buy the Mandela effect. I'm not arguing that things are not changing or changing in our minds, or they want us to change our minds of certain things, certain facts. So it's not the time is not changing. It's just the history, the recorded history is they are changing the recorded history and want everybody else to go along with it and just nod their heads up and down and say, oh, okay, the cheap. Have everybody the cheap good yeah, man. Anyway, this is Gene Wilder was already dead. Okay, there's no Mandela effect. And there's no time continuum break in the fabric of the time space continuum, whatever you want to call it, the fourth dimension going back, and these future time travelers have gone back into mankind's past and slowly changing things, and we are seeing the butterfly effect now. Bull crap. All right, bullshit. usually the truth is usually the one that makes the most logical sense. And for one, time travel, if they did invent such a thing, that would mean all the other countries have um, the possibility of doing time travel, meaning these families that are controlling the world, they're all going back so they can get their family ahead on that throne. So time travel is not happening, all right. And if it is happening, it's just experimental. Right? And for the ones who do believe that they were traveling back in time, dude, you might have been conned and lied to. Okay, you might have had some drugs put on you and say, "Oh yeah, you're back in 1998." Sure, you're just on one big hallucinatory dream, state. Um, this the second one that they come with about the Mandela effect is the CERN. Oh, CERN has opened up a portal, a black hole, and this dark matter is going to come out, and pollute the entire world with evil. Oh, no, hold on. They're not talking about that CERN. They're talking about the CERN that's traveling back in time, opening up our Stargate, per se, and then they're going back in time and messing up the history that we once knew. Uh, Dude, no, all right, no. Geez, I'm telling you, if it happened, it has already happened, and I'm not stepping out of the time continuum, so how would I be not affected by it? Because I know that Gene Wilder died years ago, not this month. Okay, so CERN going back in time and all these families going back in time, dude, it's just not going to affect a few chosen ones, you know. So time travel is out of question. So what makes the most logical sense about the so-called Mandela effect, or more specifically, Gene Wilder uh, dying on the 29th of August 2016? They control the media. They control who dies and who lives. They're doing it on the paper, much like Stalin did. When his opponents, he would not just wipe them out of existence. He would go back in time and wipe them out from history books, meaning he would pay his minions to Photoshop. Back then, I guess it would be a proper name, Photoshop their enemies or his opponents out of the picture. So he would only be the one there with Lenin, you know. So he would do that. You know, that's the entire thing. Now Hitler wanted to be the Germans be the chosen people. That's what the majority of history claims. Okay, uh, I don't want to go into Hitler and whatever occult thing he was into, or if Hitler was used as a Patsy or whatever. But Hitler Hitler did the same thing. All right, Abraham gathered his people and say, "We are the chosen people." Hitler came back and said, "Hey, no, the Jews are not the chosen people. Those Israelites weren't. The German people are God's chosen people." Okay, so he was rewriting history again, you know. But who stopped him? Who stopped him? The Western powers. Now, according to Hitler, the Western powers were all Masons, Masonic, all right, hidden Masonic people. And if you don't know about them, well, they build just like the Mason, just as the word Mason relates to builders, and I guess they're destroyers too. They build and they destroy, meaning they create and they kill. So what are they doing now? They're showing it to your face. to everybody's face, but I don't think everybody's catching on. They're all stuck with this Mandela effect. Gene Wilder was dead. All right. But now, because he exists on paper, on TV, the news media, guess what? He lives. And everybody else who doesn't care to think and recall that Gene Wilder did pass away years ago, they are being reprogrammed. Their minds are being reprogrammed to accept a lie. Okay? It's a lie. And they're testing everybody to see who snaps, who is awake, who hasn't been reached by our propaganda, by our false teachings. Who's still out there that can think and see and hear and not be easily manipulated. Dudes, ladies, gentlemen, Gene Wilder has been dead. He's been dead since long ago. I was a fan of Gene Wilder, and when I heard he died, I was younger back then, 19, maybe 17. I don't know. But when I heard he died, he made me laugh. So I wasn't going to forget that they paid tribute to him. But apparently, all this time, I could have gone seen Gene Wilder live, performed live, gone to Hollywood, gotten an autograph from him, taken a picture with him, if I would have known that he was still alive. Guys, anyway. Oh, one more thing to think about for all you Christians out there, what does the great deceiver do at the last days? He deceives the whole world. Huh? The greatest magician, the greatest witch, is the greatest liar. I think Hitler said that. So those who believe the lie, those are the ones who are going to be manipulated or are being manipulated. Or they just go with the wind. Anyway, that's what I have to say.